guys, it's Nair25 here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team playthrough. So in the last episode, we started going through the bonus dungeons, I'll call them, and we went through the desert region and the Dark Knight Relic, which you get from getting the Secretive Forest and Furnace Desert friend areas respectively. And today we're going to be going through the Southern Cavern. And actually, now that I'm thinking about this, recruiting Mons probably wouldn't be the worst idea. So, really quickly, does somebody, one of my team members must have the friend zone. Okay. Well, now I gotta go on a little bit of a wild goose chase, but I can finish telling you guys a little bit more about this stuff before we leave while I'm doing this, so that's fine. So basically, what we're gonna be doing today, like I said, we're gonna be going through the... I was so concerned, I thought I lost it. We're gonna be going through the Southern Cavern, and that friend area you get from receiving the Boulder Cave friend area from doing a random job. And it's 50 floors, so we're kind of in it for the long haul today, but that's okay. Hopefully it won't take that long to get through. And this dungeon, you can find a metal coat on both the 49th Buried Relic theme, let's go! Sorry, let me stop getting distracted so I can finish my point here. But, you can find a metal coat on both the 49th and 50th floors of this place, so we'll definitely want to keep an eye out for that. And as you noticed in my inventory, I have 2 keys. It doesn't say that they're behind locked doors, and I can't remember if they actually are behind locked doors or not. So, just on the off chance that they are, we're gonna, I want to make sure I got the keys, right? So goated. It's got the Buried Relic theme, though. I love the Buried Relic theme. It's so good. So, as far as recruiting Mons in here are concerned, I think we need everything, because I believe we only have the 1 Geodude. So getting 2 more here will be good. And I think we need 2 more Seedots also. So, and I think those are the only... I want to say that those are the only Pokemon besides Baltoy and Gligar. And Rhyhorn. They're the only ones that... Well, and Onix. They're the only ones that you are able to get in other places other than this place. But, hey, there we go. Got a Diglett right off rip. Well, no, I guess not really right off rip, right? Because we're 4 floors in. But you guys catch my drift. But, yeah, pretty much everything else here is unique to this dungeon. Or, I shouldn't say unique to this dungeon, but this is most likely the first dungeon you would have seen them other than those handful of Pokemon that I just mentioned. So... And like I said, I want to say that we only have the 1 Geodude and the 1 Seedot back home. So getting a couple more of them would not be necessarily a big deal, or a problem, I should say. But nonetheless, whatever Mons decide to join is whatever Mons decide to join at the end of the day, right? So... I don't know what it is about this theme though, but like this track is just so freaking goated to me. I don't know, I just love this freaking track. I mean, granted, I love like pretty much all the music in this game, but this track is just god tier to me. Oh, there we go, we got both of our Digletts. And I believe, because we recruit them at level 33, so I believe that he can evolve right now, right? Yes. Now did that change your... Okay, good. Yeah, so that's cool. So we got our Diglett evolutionary line all done and dusted. Because obviously, whatever work we can get done with the recruit 'em all while we're still finishing the series will just make my life easier when we start to stream it at the end, right? Oh, and there we go. There's a C dot. And this one absolutely will be able to evolve because it is level 30, so we won't have to worry about that at all. Okay, yeah. Let's not do that. Okay. And actually, since you will be the higher level one, we'll put that on, I guess, because that is kind of important. So that I can... Then the reason why I don't like put the IQ skill on for every single one that I recruit, it's mostly because I'm not gonna evolve every single one of them. I'm only gonna evolve, you know, one of them, you know, all the way through to whatever the final evolution of that evolutionary line is, right? So it's like, I kind of don't, you know, I don't need, that's how I differentiate between them all, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, okay. That's why that other Diglett that we recruited I just left the same, and then I probably should fix the moves too, but yeah. He won't be battling all that much, and also, since I don't have exclusive move user turned on, he might not be hitting attacks that often either, so it won't be that big of a deal. But yeah, so that will basically be the next thing that we really start to dig. Oh god, that's a lot of Nidokings. That will basically be the next thing that we really dig into to start streaming once we finish the Coliseum purification grind and all that. And because obviously, you know, once we get done with the Coliseum purification, then we'll be going straight into you know, going back to episodic format and recording, going through the battle mode, right? Which will open, well, ideally, this main-ish part of the series, well, actually, technically, the whole series will be done by that point, so we can just basically flip-flop them in a way. That would be the ideal situation, but I know how my life is set up, and that's not very likely to happen. Although the last stream that we did do last week, we did get a lot of work done as far as Coliseum is concerned, which is great. I believe, if memory serves me correctly, which we all know that it probably won't, I think other than Metagross and Tyranitar, who I already said I was going to, you know, use the Time Flutes on, because with them being the last two, you know, Pokemon, they're gonna take forever. Because they're the last two that you can catch, is what I mean by that. And also, I mean, there's no point in just holding onto the Time Flutes after all the Mons are purified, right? It's kind of a waste. It's not like, you know, if you have one, you can summon Celebi to catch yourself or anything like that. So, might as well make use of them on the last two Pokemon that you catch that will be ergo the hardest to purify. So that's the thought process there. But I think with that being said, I believe we only have like 6 or 7 Mons left, maybe 8, until we have them all purified. I don't even think it's 8. I think it's like, no, I think it is 8, yeah. So, I mean, you know, that's really not all that terrible. I mean, you know, they are, unfortunately, you know, we're getting to the later stages of the Mons now, but at the same time, that's not also, or in and of itself, that's not necessarily a bad thing either. Because at least, since they're higher level, because they're from the end game, we can go through, like, I think the first 5 or 6 areas of Mount Battle, so we get, you know, like 60 battles, 50, 60 battles to go through before we have to, you know, restart from the beginning again. So that's really, really good for us. Because, excuse me guys, I just had a yawn right there. I'm super, super tired today already. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna complain about that. Get me to the next floor quicker. Nice. That did make me lose my train of thought, though. What was the thing? Oh, yeah. Because, you know, that just, as I said, that gives us more battles. You know, 60 battles compared to, you know, maybe only 40 or 50. So that gives us more turns and more chances to use Shadow Rush and go into hyper mode to get the chances to call Pokemon and everything. And then obviously also is more walking, which walking does help open up the heart gauge, as well as just sending the Mons out into battle. That helps open the heart gauge in and of itself. So granted, you know, in the late game, the walking and the sending out in the or the late game Pokemon rather, the sending out into battle and walking around doesn't do as much, but granted, sometimes calling out a hyper mode doesn't do that much for them either, so it all kind of depends. But every little bit helps, basically, is the important thing to look at with that. So nonetheless, we are making good progress on that front, though, which is really good. I mean, I'm glad, because I mean, it's long overdue for sure, right? And I know I still feel bad, and I'm kind of mad at myself because, like I said, I wanted to be a lot more consistent with the streaming this year. And I mean, granted, I did have some life stuff get in the way yesterday, so that's why I couldn't stream yesterday to keep up at least my Sunday streak going. I unfortunately, you know, I haven't really been that consistent as far as streaming multiple times a week is concerned or anything like that, but I was at least keeping up with the, you know, on the Sundays deal, because I think I had 2 or 3 Sundays in a row, two in a row that I had streamed, but life got in the way a little bit yesterday, unfortunately, but that, you know, that happens sometimes. But hopefully today should be able to. But we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, like, as always, I don't ever want to commit and say, yep, we're for sure streaming today, and then, you know, have whatever happen and then not be able to stream, because then, like, you know, I feel like, you know, I'm just letting you guys down and whatnot, whatever. But and I don't know if it was just a random person or not, or if it was somebody from this channel, you know, from the main channel that watches my content, or somebody that, you know, that was in the stream the other night or last week when I did stream, and they were just maybe coming to check out the rest of the VOD or whatever. But the most recent VOD from this that went up on the VODs channel from the last stream we did, it's got like 2 hours of watch time on it. For well, there's 3 views, granted, but there's 2 hours. There's 1.8 hours of watch time on it, which is, you know, almost the whole stream. So I think we streamed for just about 2 hours, or either a little over or just under, whatever the case. But the only thing is, though, and I don't know if it's just because I'm not as consistent over there as I am on this channel as far as putting content up, because obviously I'm not streaming that much. Because here it'll show me what the average view duration is. There it doesn't even actually show me minutes, it just shows me what the total watch time for the video is. And that says the 1.8 hours. So I don't know if collectively those 3 people watched 1.8 hours or what, because I don't really recall what it was before the most recent view got put on it. But either way, I think that's like my most watched VOD on the channel now, which is pretty cool. And I actually gained a subscriber over on the VODs channel as well, which is kind of cool. I can't, obviously I'm not expecting super big growth with it because it's not getting used that much, right? And, but that was kind of cool though. We got another sub over there. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry guys. I've gotten up at like 7 in the morning the last 2 days. And I was able to fall back asleep yesterday for a couple hours, but today I haven't. I've just been up. And I mean, well, we already know how bad my sleep schedule is just in general, so I mean, but I don't feel terrible right now, but like definitely I am yawning because like, I probably am tired, right? But we're all good though. We'll power through. We'll power through. Alright, so I glossed over it, but we're past the halfway point now, and we're about to have only 20 floors left to go here, which is really nice. And I'm about to have to drink my first max elixir, which also is good. That means I'm either not really running into that many enemies, or I'm at least taking them all out in one shot. Because that means, theoretically, we won't need to drink another max elixir for the rest of the dungeon. And that's always nice, right? And I think it was, I glossed over this too, but I think it was like just past floor 25, the scenery changed. It's all red gemstones and stuff here now. Very, very aesthetically pleasing. And we still got this goat. Oh, I didn't mean to click. I just meant to click surf. Whatever, it's fine. And we still got this goated buried relic theme going on. So as I said at yesterday's episode, when we got done, when we were doing like the little overview look at the upcoming dungeons and whatnot, obviously this dungeon being 50 floors is going to have its own video, but the next two are also going to have their own videos because they are going to be 30 floors apiece. So, and that's the Wyvern Hill, and I think the Waterfall Pond, or the Far Off Lake, whichever one it is. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I know, actually I think the Waterfall Pond is only 15 floors, and we said we would do that on the back half of... That's so funny that it was right next to the stairs too. At the back half of the far off sea, or far sea, whatever it's called. Because that's 75 floors, so that one's definitely gonna have to get split up into 2 episodes. And then we'll just tack on the quick little 15 floor waterfall pond at the end of the second video. As far as that's concerned, so we got probably 1, 2, 4 more episodes of these bonus dungeons before we get into the level 199 floor dungeons of Wish Cave, Purity Forest, and Joyous Tower. And obviously, for those we'll have to those will get split up into multiple parts because they're 99 floors. Those will definitely be interesting. I still am needing to do some research on that, or on those rather, because done them before, so I don't really know what to expect or how they necessarily work. Which is mildly concerning to me, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure something out, and I'm sure there's enough tips out there, or I'm sure I could find, you know, at least one YouTube video out there about it. And obviously there's probably way more than one YouTube video out there. I'm just saying I'm sure I could find at least one to give me like good strategies or anything like that to clear those dungeons pretty efficiently. Like what I'm sure like I'll be able to find somewhere like what are good Pokemon to send, or like what's a good method to do the grinding and whatnot, or whatever the case may be. I don't know why I waited for this Flygon to get in front of my face like ice speed. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for all the yawning, guys. Oh crap, this is a really bad situation for me. I hope that was just a Gligar. Oh, okay, actually, Pupitar's not that bad. Never mind, yes it is. That kind of really freaking hurts. Never mind. Nothing to worry about. Let's go. Good stuff, guys. Oh, okay. I should have known not to go down there, but you know, I figured that... Oh, dear. Well, actually, this is a small monster house. I'm not... Oh, frick. Now I'm slightly worried because I messed that up. Okay, well, this is a small monster house. I'm not worried. Okay. Oh, and now I'm getting increasingly more worried. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's okay, so Pupitar definitely needs to get taken out first. Duly freaking noted. Thank you so much for doing that, Flygon, by the way. That was so nice of you. To Dragon Breath your own friend there. I appreciate you greatly for that. Can you do that again, please? That would be really cool if you could do that again. So, you know, my C-Dot's right there, you know. I don't think it's gonna do it again, guys. I'm begging, but it's not. It's not looking like it's gonna happen. Oh, maybe because you know, because I'm right there. You know what I mean? Like I'm sitting right there. You can just Dragon Breath the crap out of me. No, I tried. There goes Tackle, giving us our lovely Pokemon, or that's not even a Tackle, but it's our lovely Mystery Dungeon accuracy going amazingly again. Yep, there's 2. I feel like I'm playing Generation 1 and getting Gen 1 misses, but like just way worse odds, you know? Okay, well that wasn't too bad. That was why I had the Warp Orb with me, is because of the monster houses. That was a very stupid idea of me too. Okay, I'm much more concerned about the Flygon. Yeah, that's why I was way more concerned about the Flygon. Good deal. So we got like about 12 floors left. 11 more until we can get our first shot at who's a what's it? La-di-da. That one thing that I'm blanking on the name of right now. Metal Coat, that's what it's called. My goodness. And getting knocked out with that and then revived by that Reviver Seed pretty much 100% guarantees that we will not need to use another Max Elixir for the rest of our time in this dungeon, which is good. Oh, okay, that's cool. Of course it was a dead end. Why would it not have been a dead end, or have been anything but a dead end? And we're actually making pretty decent time getting through this dungeon too. I just looked over at the time for the video, and we got like 11 floors left, and we're just barely underneath the normal video time. So this should only be a slightly longer than normal video. Probably about the same length as the last episode, because we put 2 dungeons in there. level up for me. Nice. And I'm still gaining stats. It's only, you know, one into everything, and it's not into everything, but still better than our Venusaur. Well, that's us. Obviously, Blastoise is the partner, but since he's still getting stat buffs, he's kind of the better option for us for the post game. And I think just in general, I think he's probably a little bit stronger than Venusaur. But obviously, in the matchups where Venusaur is prevalent, then obviously that will be the ideal choice. Bruh. Sick and tired of all these. Bro. I'm so tired of the accuracy checks in this game. I was waiting for that one to miss too. That is one thing I will say. I love this game to death, and it will always be one of my childhood favorites, and nothing will change my opinion of that. But like these freaking oh god, the accuracy checks, man, like are absolutely infuriating. Because like the accuracy stat, or the accuracy of these moves have to be so incredibly low. Because like, I'm freaking crap, man. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Please. Oh my god. Okay, now don't walk on the fucking thing this time, please, for the love of baby Jesus. Thank you. It's crazy. If I would've just got... Oh god. If I would've just gone up here to begin with, then this just wouldn't have happened. Well, I mean, the monster house would have happened, but we wouldn't have gone through the whole freaking floor. Okay. This is gonna be kind of nuts. At least on the plus side, the monster house... Oh my god. Oh, okay, my defense was lowered. I didn't know my defense was lowered. Like, I thought that I was just about to get cooked, and I was so concerned why these mons were doing so much damage to me out of nowhere when they weren't doing anything to me before. But that makes so much more sense. My accuracy was lowered. Or, I mean, I'm sorry, my defense was lowered. That is a little bit horrifying. You know, with the sandstorm effect up, these Onyxes kind of look shiny. I kind of dig that. That's kind of cool. I got so scared that Seedot was actually getting hurt, but then I remembered that it's going to take damage from the sandstorm because it's grass type. Oh, I want that actually. Even if I just kind of restock on my supply of them, that will be nice to have. So obviously we only got the one. Oh my god, this isn't even a monster house, there's just 4 freaking mons. Okay, I think we gotta do this. And then come over here. The least amount of threats to the weaker party members as possible is the better. I'm gonna do this just so that we can make sure these guys aren't holding things that they're not supposed to be holding. Pressing the wrong buttons all day long. There we go. I'm gonna have to try to decide though, as far as like the next series is concerned, once we get done with this, how I want to go about it, because I have a couple different options. Because I want to do, I already said this, I want to do the Battlefront, the Battlefront campaigns next, for sure. But the question's gonna be is that gonna really be, or not that, is it going to be? It's going to, the question is like, am I gonna be done with Coliseum by that point? So I'll need to get that series done and dusted and wrapped up first. Okay, just eat it. Or, oh, gosh. Or, you know, is it gonna be one of those deals where they're both getting done at the same time? Or, because obviously, you know, the Battlefront campaigns, they're not going to be anything crazy. Especially the Battlefront 1 campaign. I mean, it's kind of hard to call that one a campaign. I mean, it is, right? I mean, there's nothing else to call it, because that it is. But, you know, you get what I'm saying, guys. It's kind of, it's interesting, I'll say, to call that one a campaign. But frick, I thought that was the other one. Oh god, I definitely didn't mean to do that. I'd have been so mad if I just lost the one freaking diglet. I'm struggling so hard with this menu right now. This is crazy. Okay, you can just eat that. It's like, I don't really care. You've had it the whole time, and I keep on getting hit with Screech and getting knocked out, so I haven't needed to, you to throw that at me, because I haven't gotten hungry enough. I was gonna say, please, for the love of God, do not freaking seal Surfer Ice Beam. I mean, I do have some bite PP, I guess, so it would have been alright, but still. Would have made it a little bit more tedious and annoying to get through this floor. Which, speaking of, we got 3 more floors until we'll grab our first metal coat. Which is good, because then we can evolve our Onyx. And then obviously we'll grab the other one so we can evolve a Scyther and a Scizor. I believe we have a Scyther. We'll need the link cables, obviously. The link cables are their own items in this game. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna use a warp here. That is not an ideal. That's not ideal. Bye-bye. Yep, bye-bye. I'll deal with you all individually on a later date. And I'll lose my evasion too, so maybe you can't hit me as much. Oh, wow, I guess that later date is right now. That is crazy. Okay. I want to say, though, even though my memory is not the best, I think we actually already have at least one link cable. I may be wrong, though, but I think we have at least one link cable. They're not hard to obtain if I don't. Because pretty much, like, any unique item, like, you know, any of the HMs or a friend bow or things of that nature, like that are locked behind keys and whatnot. Freaking crap, man. They will almost always, be replaced by a friend, or by a friend boat, by a link cable after they've been obtained. So freaking crap. So like, where's my evasion from that evasion orb? Like, 'cause like I'll miss Mons like just like that without even having a freaking accuracy drop, and then these guys, or them having an evasion bonus, and then here's these guys knocking me out or hitting me with no problem when I have an evasion bonus. I'm absolutely gonna freaking eat this. That is gonna be a great idea for me to do. Alright, well that floor was very entertaining and exciting, wasn't it, guys? My goodness. That could have gone like 6 ways to Sunday through the crapshoot real freaking quick. But thankfully we're a water type and we're a high level, so we were able to deal with that. But that definitely could have gotten really out of hand, especially with our party members here. All right, floor 49. So we're gonna explore the whole floor. We're gonna look for this metal coat. Oh, you freaking guy! Oh, and we found it. An Onyx has it. I didn't mean to click tackle there. I actually meant to click bite. Oh, look at that. That was quick and easy. There's a metal coat. Oh, there's 2. Oh. Okay. So I guess it's that answers the question about the keys then. I guess I'll drop the escape orb. Nobody really cares about the escape orb. So there's both our metal coats. So now we can just cruise through floor 50 and it won't matter. Because obviously, you know, we only need the 2 metal coats. They're the only, there's another one right there even. But they're, Onyx and Scyther are the only 2 Pokemon that evolve with metal coats, so don't need to worry about that. I wonder if that item down there also is one. And there's another one. Gosh, is metal coats the only... Okay, well, never mind, there's 2 TMs. I was gonna say, are metal coats the only freaking items that spawn on this floor? Alright, and there we are. Southern Cavern is cleared. Nice. And we got our metal coats, which is awesome, so we can throw those into the storage. And then I can check and see if we got any link cables. I guess really quick I can also check and just make sure about C-Dot there. Make sure we don't have more than we need. Nope. We only had the one. Awesome. And we still need one more, but obviously the that one will be the one that we evolve. Even though that one can evolve there, but because obviously they evolve at a pretty low level, but this one is still stronger, so we'll evolve that one first. And what was the other one that we just recruited? Or no, we were looking at Geodude. We were looking about Geodude. Yeah, I figured we only had the one. Cool. But yeah, so let's go throw these metal coats into storage there, along with some other things. I think I need the keys for the next dungeon, actually, so I'll keep those on me. Put the big apples away. And let's see, I think we have... Do we have... I have 1 link cable. Okay. So I can evolve one of them right now, which obviously that would be my Onyx into Steelix because that's my goat. don't have any more reviver seeds or max elixirs. That's mildly concerning. How are you looking, Kecleon? We got... Okay, at least I can buy one reviver seed. Or one more, anyway. Okay, wow. Awesome. Well, with that being said, guys, I think it is a great place to wrap this part up here. So, as I mentioned earlier, in the next episode, we are going to be going to the Wyvern Hill dungeon, because we've obviously explored both of these, and all of these ones are story-based dungeons. So, and we've already done the Dark Knight Relic as well. Grand Sea is the one that it was called. Is the other 34 one? And then the Far Off Sea is 75. So we'll be doing this one with Waterfall Pond. Well, this one will be split into 2 episodes. The second one will have Waterfall Pond tacked onto the end of it. And the Grand Sea and the Wyvern Hill both have 30 floors in them, so they'll each have their own separate episodes, which we will start with the Wyvern Hill in the next one. So yeah, like I said, guys, I think it's a great place to wrap this part up here. So if you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like down below. I'd greatly appreciate that. And click that subscribe button if you guys are new. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you guys do get notified next time videos do go live on the channel. And with that, I will see you guys on my next episode. See you later, guys.